Greetings, mortals. I am your host, SpeedRunner Fuchs-Wulf. That's first name SpeedRunner, last name Fuchs-Wulf. And welcome to a brand new episode of a new series. For those of you who are looking forward to Fate, I'm only doing this because I feel I should probably do some background stuff in Fate so that it's not just the constant slog of back and forth doing stuff. That's not always fun. This game was 99 cents. It's a Flash game. I am giving it a good shot. It looks stop motion. I like stop motion. I don't know how many people have known about this. It's a good fit for the channel. If you've liked, commented, and subscribed on current and past content, thank you very much for doing so. It supports me because it tells YouTube that my content is worth eventually monetizing. So, let's get right on to it.
Haven't had a case in ages, not since the recession. Spend my work days playing free cell, kind of an obsession.
Is it cool?
Pamplemousse! It's Pamplemousse! You ran late again. I'm sorry, Miss Rathbone. It's just that there hasn't been much. Yeah, you've been saying that for months now. Well, I'm tired of letting you stay here rent-free, and I mean it this time. Either you pay up now, or I take your stuff out on the curb and change the locks. You hear me? Great. There's gotta be something around here I can use to get out of this mess. At least I damn well hope so. A pile of mail, a bunch of bills I haven't paid. I can't believe the lights still turn on in this place. Wait a minute, what's this? Dominique, hope you're well. Your father and I just got back from Cancun. Unfortunately, he wound up with a bad case of the runs, but other than that, we had a lovely time. You cleaned your office lately. Last time we dropped by, it was a pigsty, and I tell you, that's not the kind of impression you want to give to your clients. Anyway, take this wad of cash and buy something nice to wear other than that ratty trench coat, for goodness sakes. Love, Mom. Huh, a wad of cash. Thanks, Mom. I knew I could count on you to bail me out of this mess. It'd probably be a good idea to give that to Miss Rathbone and get her off my back.
Yeah, she probably...
This is all I've got. Not quite enough, but I'll take it. But I want the rest in 48 hours, Pimplehead. That's exactly 2,880 minutes, at which time I'll be back, and you damn well better have my money by then. Well, I bought myself some time at least, but now what am I going to do? Gotta come up with more money. Really need to focus, hoping that some work will turn up so I won't be homeless. Excuse me, sir? Oh, that was quick. Oh dear, I'm terribly sorry. Should that be madam? I can never tell these. Just Dominique is fine, thanks. What can I do for you? I have somewhat of a predicament. I'm looking for a certain man. Are you familiar with the singer? Casey Bingham, pop star extraordinaire. Casey Bingham? I've sort of heard of him, I think. I'm not very in on pop music these days. He'd been cavorting with my daughter rather inappropriately. That is, until he up and disappeared, leaving town quite unexpectedly. Tell me a bit about your daughter. She's been acting rather standoffish. case. Do I know you? You look a little familiar. My name is Prudence Phantom. You may have heard of me. I am the president and CEO of Phantom Records. You see, Phantom Records, huh? That's wow. I don't think I've ever had such a fancy schmancy client's case. This might just mean really good things for me. But why would she hire me in the first place?
This feels like it's a one-person operation, but it's still got a lot of characters, especially considering it's made in Flash. This appears to be stop motion.
Alright, I'll take on your case. Track down Casey Bingham's whereabouts. Anything else? That would be all I need, thank you. If you find anything out or have any questions, I'll be in my home office at 1420 Humperdinck Way. Until then, adieu! Well, that's that, I guess. Time to actually get to some real work for a change. Hey, I wonder if the internet's working yet. My laptop's old as hell, likely weighs about 15 pounds. I can't believe that people used to carry these things around. It's barely even useful for stealing the neighbor's Wi-Fi. I have to keep it plugged in so the batteries don't die.
Fun fact, if you keep your laptop too long, that can cause its own problems. Because the battery will die. Exactly that too. Learn from my experience, I guess.
Casey Bingham, 23-year-old pop music superstar discovered by Van Dunn Records 4 years ago. Famous for such #1 hits as Your Nose is Like a Rose and My Flammable Heart. Always wears a signature mohawk and necktie while performing. Resides in a $3.6 million house in the affluent Cuthbert Heights neighborhood. Aha! Now I know where this guy lives. Thank you, celebrity stalking internet.
Which is actually a little creepy when you think about it. How many people do you know and whether they wanted to or not?
Devin Van Dunn, apparently a student in her senior year at Ainsley M. Warrington Secondary School. Not much else to go on other than that.
How would be that Ew. She wasn't wrong when she said inappropriate.
Prudence Van Dunn, relatively unknown until 6 years ago, suddenly appeared with her recording company, Van Dunn Records, eviscerating all the competition in town overnight. Frequently cited as an influential force in pioneering the perfectly in tune style of singing in modern pop music, much to the detriment of people with good taste everywhere. There's rodents everywhere, their numbers have inflated. I can't even afford to keep the mousetrap baited. They keep eating my food, there's hardly enough left for me. At least they haven't started to peck at me while I'm sleeping.
Is this it? Is that all my future has to hold? Is this it? Follow mother's footsteps till I'm old. There's got to be more. you?
Dominique Pamplemousse. I need to ask you a few.
Okay, I don't mean to be rude, but what are you?
A private detective. I wanted to...
No, I mean, are you a boy or a girl?
Well, neither, seeing as I went through puberty ages ago, but I don't see how that's relevant. Anyway, can I have a moment of your time?
Whatever.
I'd like to talk to you about Casey Bingham.
I knew it. Mother put you up to this, didn't she? Snooping around, going through my room, reading my diary. I mean, what does she care about what I do? Where I go off to and with whom? Doesn't she know I'm not a kid anymore?
So, Prudence went snooping through her daughter's things. Maybe there's something in there worth investigating.
So, we haven't gotten a clear idea of what identities. I have suspicions, though. They aren't pleasant stuff. That question is
What can you tell me about your mom?
Well, you know, she's all famous, rich, and everything. As a mom, she's high-strung and kinda domineering. She says she wants only the best for me. Tells me she worked hard to do this, you see. But sometimes I think, can't I just have a normal life?
Why don't you tell me a little about yourself, Devon?
Well, okay, I turned 17 5 months ago. Only got a few weeks of high school left to go. I wouldn't really say I have plans. Mother wants me to stay and lend a hand in running this business so I can take over.
Apparently your friend Casey skipped town a little while ago.
I have no idea where. I mean, really? He's gone?
Anything you can tell me about when and where you last saw him?
Well, I guess we were hanging out like we usually do. At the house while Mother was off seeing who knows who. I guess it was maybe 3 days ago. He stayed for an hour, then had to go. But that's pretty normal for him to do, you know.
Devon last saw Casey 3 days ago at her house while her mother was out. Some kind of hint in there about his disappearance, perhaps?
It's just very
The last time you saw Casey was at your home 3 days ago while your mother was out. Am I missing anything?
That's all I know.
You sure about that? He didn't offhandedly mention any hints as to where he may have been going?
I don't know what else I can tell you.
bane of my existence. Which one's supposed to be me?
I think Pamplemousse is the result of I made a character. Now what? Because I've often had situations where I make a character and I just have a general idea as to how the character looks and everything. So I go, right. And then there's the semantics of that. I'm surprised at that.
I struggle to understand why anyone would want to wear such things, let alone spend hundreds of dollars on them. But to each their own, I suppose. Guess this has to be the right place. It's smaller than I thought it'd be. Of course, 3.6 million doesn't get you much in this economy.
Yeah. But considering the real world, this is very...
Excuse me, but do you...
Oh, hello. I'm Miss Pendergast. I'm here to water the plants.
And I'm sorry for the way I had to go feed the pets. I've got new kittens now. 5 of them. For some reason, they're all male, and I don't know why. But that's beside the point. Let's ask about Casey.
I'd like to ask you about Casey Bingham.
Are you his lawyer?
No, I'm a detective. I'm investigating his disappearance.
Oh, well then. I'm not talking to any police or anyone involved in law enforcement. Now, if you will, please be off on your... Wait, what am I doing here?
Ah! So she has a smidge of dementia fun.
Sorry to bother you again, but
Oh, hello. I'm Miss Pendergast. I'm here to water the plants.
Yes, I know. You just told me.
Did I? Impossible. I've never seen you before. I'd remember an ugly outfit like yours, I'm sure.
Oh, curious. It looks like I may be dealing with lots of short-term memory. This makes things rather tricky, I must say, but somehow it might help, maybe.
Hopefully.
I just wanted to,
I don't know what you're talking about. You better get out of here. If you don't, the consequences will be... Wait, what was I just yelling about? Oh, hello. I'm Miss Pendergast. I'm here to water the plants.
well, you see,
You're not making any sense. What was I going to say? I forgot. Oh, well.
Well, I see we come back later. Whoop. No, continue. That's the right one. Let's leave, come back later.
interesting. There's a news story saying that Casey recently attempted to sue Van Dung Records for damages. No specifics on what exactly, though. And no other information about who Casey's lawyer is either. Casey recently tried to sue Van Dung Records. That's all I know so far. I can't find any more specifics on the lawsuit. Prudence would be able to tell me more about it, I'd expect.
That's a good idea. The leopards, we've got to hold it.
Welcome to my lovely office. It's so nice to see you here. Please do try not to break anything, or you'll be booted in the rear.
Up! Super self.
Casey apparently tried to sue you recently. What for?
Oh, you know, it's not important. Nothing more than empty threats. All he wanted was more money. You know how these singers get.
Do you know anything about Casey's lawyer?
Lawyer? Well, every famous person has a lawyer these days, it seems. I can't expect to keep track of all of them, can I?
The dismissal of his suspicions because it's not just being sued. I don't care if you're the first person in the middle of nowhere. You're a candidate. Getting sued isn't shoots to nothing unless you know 100% that it is absolutely nothing. In which case we don't sue nothing.
Do you know a woman named Ms. Pendergast waters Casey's plants?
Whomever Casey hires for his housework is of absolutely no concern to me.
Devin tells me she last saw Casey 3 days ago at your house. It was while you were out, I believe.
I suppose that's not surprising. We spoke earlier that day. Nothing interesting, just business. He went off on his own way. Then I went to meet a client at maybe 3 p.m. or so. Must have been the time he snuck in to see Devin and then go.
So this Casey Bingham dude, I guess he's breaking some sort of sexual harassment policy in his contract?
No, I wouldn't call it harassment exactly, but for goodness sakes, she's a child and him going off and leaving like this.
Doesn't that solve the problem then? Him leaving?
You'd think so, but not when he's my best-selling platinum artist in possession of, suffice to say, he can't be easily replaced.
I spoke to your daughter. She seems to find you a little bit overbearing. Typical teenager complaints, I suspect.
Is that so? Oh, how typically ungrateful! After all I've sacrificed, doesn't know how much she has it. Never worked a day in life.
Something tells me you've been sneaking a peek at her diary. Kind of an egregious invasion of privacy, don't you think?
I assure you, mad sir, whatever you are, it was absolutely necessary. I had seen them talking earlier, about a week ago or two. My suspicions needed proving, so I went looking for some clues. When she was out, the room was open, and her diary in plain sight. I just don't want her in trouble. As a mother, it's my right.
Stop trying to eat where it's trying to eat. And it will just try to eat that thing faster.
I can't see much stuff through this window. It seems the blinds are partly drawn. That person watering plants is my last hope to figure out what's going on. Ooh. Those are some rather lovely plants there. Much horticulture to protect. I'd keep a few in my apartment, but they'd surely die from much neglect.
It is what makes this that I have plants right by my window, which is, if I lean a little to the right, I can start staring at the ivy. So it's just like, I'm taking good care of my plants and watering. I probably need to water them after this. Well, it looks like we'll be talking to gardener with possible dementia later. Because we're reaching the end of my recording time. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I'll be doing another episode. We get to figure out what happened to Casey. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and please, if you want to help support me, liking, commenting, and subscribing does help. It tells the YouTube algorithm that I am somebody to be interested in, and share my content with people. I'm serious about this, please. And if you don't want to do that, go for it. I have a Discord server, a Linktree, a VRChat group. Potato. Support me, please. I'd like it if you did. Tells me you like my content. Either way. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Sayonara, au revoir, arrivederci, auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye.